Good Arab Shabbos. This week we read from Parsha Shlach, very troubling narrative in our history, which was the spies that were sent by Moshe to scout out the land of Israel strictly on a fact-finding mission to let Moshe and the leadership know about the land, but yet they came back and not only gave the fact-finding mission, but rather they gave their opinion about whether or not the land was worthy to enter, which was way beyond what their mandate was. And they said that the land is not able, they're not able to enter the land. And the natives are too powerful and they are not able to penetrate this land. And many have asked, and we know the debacle that occurred after God's wrath came not only upon the spies, but the nation for believing the spies and the many years that they had to be delayed in the desert. But a very fair question needs to be asked, and that is, did the spies actually lie when they came back? And it seems that they did not lie. They, strictly speaking, did say the truth. The natives were powerful, and it seemed that the odds were insurmountable in order to enter the land in terms of what we would say a pidar chateva, not taking divine providence into account. So why were the spies faulted? So I just want to zero into one perspective from the Ramban, the Nachmanides, and he says something very powerful. The sin of the spies comes down to really one word. The spies started talking about this. The spies started talking about the positive qualities of the land, and they said yes, the land has positive qualities. And then they used one word, which really was really we saw today a punch to the gut, and that was ephes. What does ephes mean today? In modern Hebrew, ephes means zero, but ephes really means there's not zero. There's nothing really that you can say to really combat the narrative. Like when you say to somebody, so tell me about it. What's going on? Oh, there's so many problems here. You don't even want to know what's going on. So you can't really address it. Like if I know the problem, maybe I can know the solution. But when I hear there's so many problems here, the marriage is just so bad, the restaurant is so bad, the community is so bad. Like how do you even begin? How do you even begin to find solutions to the problem? And that's what ephes is. That's what ephes was. That's what the spies were trying to convey. Of course, the land of Israel was not perfect. What parcel of land in this world is perfect? This is by nature an imperfect world. We are by nature imperfect people. We are not a perfect people in a perfect world. So of course there's going to be challenges. So for every challenge, we need to find a solution. But when you say ephes, you say, don't get me started. There's so many, cannot find a solution to such a problem because it's not even a problem. It's like it's a whole avalanche of a groan. When you have a whole avalanche of a groan, that's what it's impossible to find a solution. So Caleb, on the other hand, what he was saying was, no. He was saying there is an issue, but there is a solution on the other hand. He wasn't trying to whitewash the issue, but he was saying there's a problem, but there's a solution as well. So you always have to try to identify what the issue is, not to whitewash the issue, what the issue is, and then to try to identify the solution. I wish you all a good Erev Shabbos.